take care of you. Hey guys, it's Cass. Today I'm filming in kind of a different location because I don't know, over here, yes, I've already started decorating for fall because I love the fall time. I'm so excited. And as you can see, I'm actually wearing a sweater right now. And I'm actually wearing shorts with this sweater because this is like literally the hottest September we have ever had. I live in Connecticut, so it gets super cold. Yeah, like starting usually around late September, and sometimes it will even snow in October. Like one time we had a blizzard in October, like what? So yeah, but it has like recently been really hot. It was 95 the other day, but yeah, it's almost fall, so I'm trying to bring some fall into my room. Anyways, so I'm gonna shut up about that. So recently I have been seeing all over YouTube Storytime videos. Before they were called Storytime videos, I would always look up like the time I almost got kidnapped or my stalker story and stuff like that. Yeah, so I would just call them like my stalker stories, but since I've been seeing them a lot, I thought I would do my own, and this is, I'm not really sure what I'm gonna call this video because it's, oh my god, I'm sorry, my hair, what the hell. So it's kind of about, it's about a break-in that, like, kind of a break-in, I guess. I don't know, I'll figure out what to call this video, but yeah, this was a while ago. This was when I was in the 3rd or 4th grade, so some of the parts are a little like blurry, so I can't really remember all of the parts, but this is 100% true. And I also have a couple other creepy stories if you guys want to hear that. I don't have like any like super terrifying stories like most people do, but yeah, I mean, I live in an extremely safe town, so it's like one of the safest towns in America. So yeah, it's very small, everyone knows everybody, but yeah, let's just get into this video. Okay, so my dog looks so cute right now. He's just like laying on my bed and looking at me. Oh my god, you're adorable, Dasher. Okay, so basically it started off when I was sleeping. This was in my old house because we've moved a couple times. So I was sleeping in my mom's room, and my twin sister Jessica, or Infinity Beauty 88, as you guys know her here on YouTube, was sleeping on a pallet on the floor. Don't know why. And then my little sister was sleeping in her own room. Honestly, don't know like what we were thinking, but yeah, so just kind of how that worked out that night, I guess. And I mean, when you're little, I guess like I always slept in my mom's room. Not like every night, but like, you know, I would just do that sometimes. So yeah, this was the 3rd or 4th grade. And the burglar alarm went off. So as a kid, I was very creeped out. Like, this is very creepy or scary for like a 3rd grader. So I shot out. I was like, oh my god, the burglar's alarm is going off. Like, someone's in the house. And again, this is a very safe town, so when things like this do happen, like, people get scared. So the police, like the operator or whatever you call them, called us and said, ma'am, like to my mom, it's showing like us that there's a break-in at this address, blah blah blah. And my mom said, yeah, can you please like send someone to check it out? I have 3 girls, and my dad was in work in England at the time, so he wasn't there. So yeah, so they're like, ma'am, we're sending someone's on the way. Okay, so I remember my mom was very scared, and we have a gun. Sorry about the lighting change. It's like, I don't know what just happened, but whatever. So we have this gun, and it's not loaded at all. We're not hunters. We just keep it in our safe just in case like something does happen. I mean, with like 3 girls and a family, and like your dad's not home to, I don't know, when your dad's not there, it's just obviously we want to protect ourselves. So yeah, we got that. It's not loaded just to scare someone away or something. If something, God forbid, did happen, we would really need that. So yeah, so we went downstairs. My mom ran to get my little sister in her room and my dog's crate. My dog was a lot younger at the time. He's a poodle, but we don't get him like the weird cut, and he is a little intimidating at first, but he's like literally the sweetest dog ever, like honestly. But yeah, he was a little bit younger at the time, but he has a really loud bark that scares a lot of people. So we unlocked my dog's crate because that was right outside my mom's room. And then we went to go get Grace, my little sister. And so I don't really remember what happened in between that. I remember my sister said that she was like cursing even though she was like in the 2nd grade. And yeah, so I think my mom went to check all the rooms and I said, Mommy, don't check them, like the police are on their way. And I guess we went from there. So I remember being downstairs when the police came in, and I remember my dog was horrified of the police because first off, he could sense our fear. Something was wrong, so he probably thought that that was the person that we were being afraid of, but the policeman was like, come here, and my dog was just growling at him. I'll never forget that. But yeah, so one policeman checked the perimeter of the house with the police dog that we have in our town called Zeus, but now that dog died in April, I think, so we got a new one called Loki, I think his name is. But anyway, so yeah, the canine unit just went around our house to make sure, like, you know, no one like got off or whatever, and then one guy came in the house to check and make sure no one was in the house. So he was checking and he went downstairs. He told us to wait upstairs in case someone was down there, so like they wouldn't, like, you know, I don't know, whatever, shoot us or whatever they wanted. Even if it was like a burglar, what's it called, a robbery, you never know. So yeah, so we checked everything and he said, ma'am, there's no one in the house. Like, he was so nice, I remember that. And he's like, are you okay staying here? We're like, yeah, we're fine. So he left. And this is where this is the little catch. So when he left, we checked all the doors to make sure that everything was okay, and the doors were all locked. So we had this door that we never used. It was to go outside on the patio, but they're like it was kind of like it was a living room, and then in the sunroom, like there was a door connecting to outside, but we never used that door because we had a door that led to the porch in the kitchen, if that makes sense. So we never used it, but it was unlocked and it was like cracked open, and I don't know how he didn't notice that before. And then I remember we had this tall plant right next to it, and there was dirt spilled all over the floor. Not like all over, but it was like a little pile of dirt, like someone had knocked it. And I remember that, and my dogs all day, well, my big dog now, ever since that happened, he sleeps outside of his crate now, ever since that's happened. And then my 2 little dogs sleep in their crate, so none of the dogs messed it up. I don't have a cat, no. This was also Friday the 13th. What the heck? Like, this is so creepy. So yeah, that creeped me out so much. I did not go to sleep that night. And then I remember the day after, I told my mom, because I remember my sisters and I, we were on the cheerleading team, and we were just practicing in the yard, and I remember seeing a white truck drive back and forth, and like we lived in a cul-de-sac, so like you can't really, like, if you're gonna get lost, just like turn around in a freaking driveway. Don't like go up a bunch of times. And I remember this guy like looking at us, like staring at us, and it wasn't like a white van or anything. It was just a regular white truck. It might have like been a work truck or something, I don't really remember. But I remember telling my sister, let's go back upstairs, like go back up to the house, because I don't know, I was just a little creeped out. I was only in 3rd grade, but you know, like that was still kind of creepy. So yeah, that was pretty much my story, and it is not as scary as some people's, but I remember for a freaking like 3rd grader, that was horrifying. I remember shaking, and I did not get any sleep that night. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and if you want to see more, definitely give this video a thumbs up or comment down below. I have a couple other ones. I have one, I mean, they're not that scary, but I have one that happened with my friend. If you want to see that one, comment down below. I'm sure I have some others if you guys want to see those. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and have a great day, guys. Bye.